Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
Well, it is quite an atmosphere here in the Mexican capital. That is what greets us whenever the nation's most decorated club is playing here. The action has already started. França. And he gets rid in a hurry. That has been slung wide. And the pass is intercepted. Club America are looking to break at pace. He's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, it's hard not to pick out Benjamin Pavard, Peter. One of his standout strengths, obviously, is his pace, which he uses extremely well in order to deal with all sorts of opponents, especially the speedy...
Big chance! Danger averted for now. By no Gittins. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a lovely, neat pass. That has not gone well. He has a look up. França! It's a pretty loose pass. And a chance! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Lazio really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue. Have beautifully policed that midfield. The opposition have been handcuffed.
He's got away.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
So it is still 0-0. No way through. He is through here. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Club America look happy to sit back for the moment here.
Yeah, everything they're doing screams counter-attack, but it's a long counter-attack. When...
Oh, what a... Oh, crossbar! Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
I don't need to tell you he got underneath it, and there's only one place it can go.
Played out to the right. Now it's hot. Shot a goal! That's a half-decent try.
Haaland certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Ambitious ball here. Not the most accurate pass. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. Out again for a throw-in. Bardazzi. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
He's shifting through the gears here.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
By no Gittins. Oh, delightful ball. It's come to nothing. And he can clear it away. Calafiori. Christie. França. Great vision. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Lazio presented with a golden opportunity here. So the would-be breakthrough moment. That is a terrific save from Mendy.
Oh, what a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be psychologically pivotal.
That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. That pass has been well intercepted. Played into space out wide, and he was quick to react. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Raum going full tilt down the left. Lovely, now and the shot! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Oh no, shoots! Lingered over it, and the chance to counter had gone.
Peter, the best counter-attacks are pacey and incisive, we know that, and that one never really got going.
Tanaka getting this one clear. There's the whistle for half-time. It hasn't been a bad watch, not by any means. The intensity levels are there. We've just lacked that telling breakthrough moment. So your views on the first half?
Well, look, it may be 0-0, but it's had its moments. I think the most notable, of course, being the missed penalty. It could prove to be pretty costly, and we'll have to wait and see on that.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que podrán escuchar la transmisión por radio del partido de hoy en vivo por la estación oficial del club. Se está realizando un cambio.
That gets things going for the second half.
Lazio have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
No, he's not getting past him there. He's been bundled over, that is a foul. And no surprise, that's a booking. Raum is standing over this one, and a great opportunity to open the scoring here. Vitinha! That was travelling. Threads one in. Now this could be a chance. Haaland was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Tries to pass it through. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Club America clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Tries to play it through. Gets into some space. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Christie with the short one. That pass isn't the best. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be...
Decent chance! Goal! There was no getting to that, no getting to it at all. expertly done.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, it looks like a bit of half-time encouragement was all that was needed, because we have a very different game on our hands now, Peter.
La cantidad de espectadores de este partido fue de
60 minutes
81.007.
played. Teller. And he shoots! Good try, very good try, in fact.
I think it was one of those, Peter, where he's caught it too well. He's not even looking at the keeper, so he knew where everything was.
França receives it in a good position here. He's one-on-one, surely! Goes for a shot! Oh, taken with style! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Pete.
Chance for a shot! Just off target.
Haaland is clearly kicking himself here. He knew that was a great opportunity.
He's going to be disappointed with that. And here's Haaland. He's on it. Can he get away? Great chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Lazio are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
A case now of complete control.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to...
Brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! Just cruising! They are cruising!
Gol de la Lazio.
Oh, that is a bit special.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Lazio are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Lazio perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Half an hour gone in the second half. De Roon. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. Yellow or red? It is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with Can he finish? They want to be quick to recover this. It's their second corner of the game. Oh, smashing header! And he's spooned it over the bar. Realm. Now it's Circe. Haaland. De Roon. Danso.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Haaland. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense. De Roon. Realm. Good running, strong and purposeful. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. De Roon. And done so. Vitinha. Good looking ball. Oh, no question, that's a foul. And that's going to be a booking. He's not got that quite right. Vitinha. Oh, that's well spotted. He's in a great position here. That is a crunching tackle. And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Shapes to shoot! And that is the last effort of the game. Well, that was a shimmering, sizzling, scintillating game. The key characters glittered throughout and did what they did when required so to do. There could be only one outcome.